Hey there, Midland. I'm so thankful to be here with you and want to show you Midland Through Your Eyes, the Mayoral Art Contest. This was the first annual of what we hope to be many more art contests in the future. And I want to share the applications and the submissions from these kids who participated in the contest. We got so many great submissions and we really had a hard time making a choice. The Museum of the Southwest has been gracious to help facilitate this process. Art teachers at schools throughout our community and even some stay-at-home moms and some homeschool groups participated in this. And so we're so thankful for that buy-in and that support and participation. And to those of you who submitted a piece of artwork who were not selected, I want to encourage you to try again and submit because there were so many great pieces. And so I really feel like we've got some budding artists in our community and I'm thankful for that. So I want to walk through these and show you a little bit more about the art that we just chose. The youngest age bracket that we had submit artwork for us was ages 5 to 8 years old. And our third place winner in that age category was actually Jonathan, who's 6 years old. And this is his piece of artwork. He says, "Midland is my home. I like Midland because there are a lot of parks so I can make friends and play." Our second place winner in the youngest age bracket was Corinne, who's 6 years old, and this is her artwork. And she said, "I love Midland because the sunrises in Midland are so beautiful and it reminds me of God. The yellow flowers on the cactus remind me that God made Midland the most beautiful place in the world." And I love the way that she depicted our sunsets because that's one of my favorite things about Midland also. And our first place winner from the youngest age bracket was Leon Emiliano Valenzuela, who was 8 years old. And he did such a beautiful multimedia paint portrait here of a buffalo. And so just love the way that he put that together and the way that he shared it with us. So our second age bracket for the contest was ages 9 to 12, and we're so thankful for their applications as well and their submissions. Third place for this age category was Jeremiah, who's 12 years old, and I love his picture. He did such a great job depicting our skyline and our pumping unit and our water tower, but I especially love Jeremiah's statement. He says, "It's not perfect, but neither is life," and I think that absolutely describes life in Midland, Texas. So second place from this age category is Caitlin, who's 12 years old, and she did such a great job. I love her watercolor and just the colors and everything about it. She said, "Midland is my home. When people may travel through Midland or stay one night, they see Midland as a desolate, barren place. However, even with the heat and flat land, there are beautiful things. The cow skull represents the dry, empty land, and the flowers represent deep down, it is beautiful." And our first place winner from the age bracket of 9 to 12 years old is Jenny, who's 12 years old, and she made this beautiful bird's eye view is what she's calling it. She said, "I made a mockingbird eye because that is the state bird and they are majestic. I love birds dearly, and while I was making this, I came up with a phrase that I love. Based off of this, it is all in a bird's eye view. When I think of Midland, I think of pump jacks and tumbleweeds, but there is beauty in the dustiest places." Our oldest age bracket that entered into the contest was ages 13 through 18, and we're so thankful for their submissions as well. This group did really great work, and we had a hard time choosing from them as well. The third place winner for this age bracket was Camille, who's 17 years old, and she did this great depiction of a horse, and I love the tongue sticking out here. She says, "Midland is a place where you can find your people and where you belong. I express this in my artwork by portraying an animal doing something unusual, yet still being loved and enjoyed by people. I hope everyone in Midland knows that they are valued despite differing from the norm." Our second place winner in the oldest age bracket was Luke, who's 15 years old. And he said, "Midland to me means making memories with the people we love and cherishing the small yet special moments that we have. I express this by making some of my most special and prized moments of my life." And he has all of these detailed pictures that he's drawn with pencil and done such a great job. And I think the faceless pictures really can represent all of us. But he's represented TLCA and a pump jack. I believe this is a baptism waters that he's got here. And then this is somebody performing on a stage. So many cool moments from his time. And he says, "Midland is making memories." And our best of show and first prize winner for the oldest age bracket is Min, who's 18 years old. And I really love her picture. We've actually had lots of offers to purchase this because it's so representative of so many iconic things in our community, and she did such a great job with her painting. But also her artist statement is really impactful, and so I want to share that with you as well. Min says, "Midland means my new home to me. As an exchange student and having been here for 8 months, Midland makes me feel warm and happy. I've been so many places in Midland, such as downtown, the museum, or the park, and I've had really good experiences there. So I decided to put as many places as I can all together and put the details that I always love. And when I come back to look at it, it will remind me of my lovely place in Midland. And so I'm so thankful for the way that each of these kids have represented how Midland, they see Midland through their own eyes. And I'm excited about the opportunity to show these to you. I'd really encourage you to come out to the Museum of the Southwest. They're on display here. And we want you to be able to come and enjoy these kids' artwork and their statements that really make the artwork pop even more. I would also tell you, thank you so much for the parents and the teachers who encourage your kids to participate. We hope to do more projects like this in the future, and especially to see how Midland is reflected in the eyes of our children. I think it's an important thing for us all to consider.